Karen Rivera.
And what is your professional occupation?
Well, I'm an investigator for the FTC.
Can you tell us what that is?
Yeah, so the FTC is the Federal Trade Commission, and basically it exists to protect consumers from unfair business practices. So this includes game shows and making sure that game shows aren't deceiving contestants or viewers about like possible riggings of outcomes of games or prizes.
Have you always worked for the FTC?
No, I haven't. I've been working for them for 2 years now. And before that, I worked for the FBI for 10 years in their white-collar crimes and fraud department.
So how did a former FBI agent and federal investigator get involved in today's case?
Well, the FTC had actually gotten over 50 anonymous tips about the saboteurs possibly being rigged. So I was asked to go undercover and investigate it.
And what did you go undercover as?
I went undercover as a member of the craft services.
Now, a member of the craft services, was there any moment that was memorable to you?
Yeah, so there were multiple. I had noticed lots of suspicious things and activities between Charlie Martin and Riley Kay. However, one moment that stood out to me the most was when I had seen Charlie Martin in the basement of the hotel, which was very suspicious to me.
Why was that suspicious to you?
Well, it was suspicious because the cast members' movements were very tightly controlled, and they weren't allowed to go in a lot of areas due to the nature of the show, and that was one of the areas was the basement.
So you stated that you saw Miss Martin in the basement. Is Miss Martin here in court today?
Yes.
Can you point to her?
Yes, she's right here.
Let the record reflect that the witness has properly identified the defendant. Now, let's go back to the basement. Did anything else happen in there while you're there?
Yes. So as Charlie Martin was coming out of the basement, well, she was in the supply closet, and she was coming out of the supply closet. I had asked her if everything was okay, while she was there, and she had stated that she had spilled Diet Coke, and that was also suspicious to me.
Why was that suspicious to you?
Well, it was suspicious because if you know the Midlands, you know that they actually don't sell any Coca-Cola products. They only sell MD Cola, which is their own brand.
Was that the end of your interaction with Martin in the basement?
No, it wasn't. So after that, I had asked Martin if she wanted me to get a crew member to help clean up the spill, and she had stated no, that she was okay, and that she had gotten everything she needed and walked up the stairs with what looked like a bottle.
Are you familiar with what kind of bottles were kept in the supply closet?
Yes,
Would you recognize a bottle label if I showed it to you today?
I would.
I am now citing according for what has been previously marked as Exhibit 13. Let the record reflect that I am also approaching opposing counsel with that same document for viewing purposes.
Sure.
Your Honor, would you like a courtesy copy?
I'm fine.
I'm now approaching that witness with the same document. Can you tell us what that is?
Yes, so this is the label for oxalic acid.
Is it an accurate and fair copy?
It is.
Has it been marked or changed in any way?
No, it hasn't.
And what does that label show?
It shows oxalic acid, and it kind of just shows
Objection, Your Honor, this hasn't been entered into evidence.
Yeah, let's do that
Yes,
one
Your
little
Honor.
piece right there.
Would you like me to go through the?
You've already done I think
Yes,
you
Your
laid the groundwork. I think you need to do that
Yes, Your
last
Honor.
little step.
I would like now to move Exhibit 13 into evidence.
Yeah, any objection?
No objections,
All right,
Your Honor.
it'll be admitted over no objection. Thank you.
Can you reread to us what is this label?
Yes, so this is the oxalic acid label, and it kind of just says it says the warnings on it.
And was there any other connection to this label and Charlie Martin through your investigation?
Yes, there was.
What was that?
Well, I actually retrieved in my investigation a PDF file from Charlie Martin's phone about oxalic acid and kind of more into detail what it was.
And would you recognize that document if I showed it to you today?
I would.
I'm now citing according counsel for what has been previously marked as Exhibit 14. Let the record reflect that I am also approaching opposing counsel with that same document for viewing purposes. Your Honor, would you like a courtesy copy?
Which one is this one again? I'm sorry.
This is going to be Exhibit 14.
No, I know that one. Good. Okay.
And what is this label?
This is the PDF file that I got from Charlie Martin's phone about, it's the material safety data sheet of oxalic acid.
Is it a clear and accurate copy?
It is.
Has it been marked or changed in any way?
No.
I would like now to move Exhibit 14 into evidence.
Any objection?
Objection to hearsay, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead, give me more.
If I may, this document lists out the dangers and results of inhaling and ingesting oxalic acid. I believe this goes directly to their case in chief as they're trying to prove oxalic acid harmed Mr. Armstrong.
All right, any response to hearsay?
May I confer with?
Please, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor responds, we are not giving this up for the truth of the matter, but rather the effect of the listener, that listener being Tara Rivera during their investigation.
All right, anything further?
May I be heard, Your Honor?
Yes.
I believe this is being offered directly for the truth. Again, it goes to their case in chief that oxalic acid may have harmed Mr. Armstrong. If it were to be admitted, I'd be amenable to a limiting instruction, instructing the jury to not take it for the truth.
I think this is, I understand the objection is well made and articulated correctly. But I do believe this is gonna be exception to hearsay because this is not about, this is a material safety data sheet that's gonna be used for governmental purposes to identify these different, we're gonna rely on it for that purpose alone. I mean, they gotta tie together.
Are you
this-
referring to Rule 608, just so I'm clear?
No, 803.17, I believe it
Oh,
is.
7, okay.
I believe that's it. There's something,
Yes, Your
there's something about for use for governmental purpose, whatever. And we'll use it for that limited purpose, all right? So we're not gonna say that everything in there is true and accurate to this substance, but this, that we know that this is what oxalic acid does. They still gotta lay the groundwork and prove that whatever was found is that substance.
Yes, Your
So I'm
Honor.
not giving up that part, just that we take it for what it's worth on the sheet,
Yes, Your Honor.
right? So it'll be admitted, over your objection, all right? Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. And when was this document downloaded on Charlie Martin's phone?
It was downloaded on January 8th, 2025, around 9:46 a.m.
And is January 8th prior to the beginning of the filming?
It is.
Thank you. Are you familiar with any other reports during your
I am.
investigation?
Yes.
What reports would those be?
The autopsy report.
Would you recognize that report if I showed it to you today?
I was.
Citing court accounts for what has been previously marked as Exhibit 3. Let the record reflect, I'm also approaching opposing counsel with that same previously marked document. Your Honor, would you like a courtesy copy?
Yes, please, I'll need to know that one. Thanks, just wanna make sure.
What is this?
This is Rob Armstrong's autopsy report.
Is it a clear and accurate copy?
Yes.
Has it been changed or altered in any way?
No.
This document is pre-admitted, Your Honor.
That's your understanding? Counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, would be admitted pursuant to the rules.
Yes, Your Honor. Now, I would just like to have you read a couple paragraphs off this autopsy report, if that is all right with you, Ms. Rivera?
Yes, it is.
Can you first tell us who this medical report was performed by?
Yes, it was performed by Chief Medical Examiner Atlas Hartley.
Thank you. Now, moving to the medical history, can you read for us the first and third sentence?
Yes. The first sentence is, medical records indicate the subject was a 34-year-old male in excellent health with no chronic conditions except for a mild cat allergy that presented as allergic rhinitis. And the third sentence is, pre-participation testing by the TV show confirmed his superior athletic conditioning.
Thank you. Now, moving to the oral cavity, can you read that full paragraph for us?
Yes. Additional abrasions, similar to chemical burns, were present on the oral mucosa, matching those observed on the face. Minimal signs of allergic rhinitis, including slightly inflamed sinuses and a small amount of mucus.
Thank you. Now, lastly, can you please read for us the cause of death paragraph?
Yes. Cause of death, asphyxia resulting from drowning. Toxicology results revealed that subject inhaled oxalic acid shortly before diving with a respirator mask. Oxalic acid poisoning led to hypoxia, which caused disorientation and drowning.
Thank you, Ms. Rivera. Now let's get back to that medical history area. It stated that there was a mild cat allergy. Would that be any significance to you?
It would, yes.
And why would that be?
Well, we actually had a cat at the hotel called Strawberry.
And was this cat Strawberry out a lot or not?
It was, yeah, I saw it multiple times.
Did you see it by itself or did it hang around people?
No, oftentimes I saw it with Charlie Martin.
Can you give us an example of when that might have been?
Yeah, so one time I saw the cat with Charlie Martin, and Charlie was actually putting Strawberry in Rob Armstrong's room.
Was that the only time you ever saw Charlie enter Rob Armstrong's room?
No, it wasn't. I had actually seen Rob Armstrong Charlie go into Rob Armstrong's room a second time to adjust the thermostat and like change the temperature.
Thank you, Ms. Rivera. Now, just a couple more questions. Let's move to the day of the final filming, the morning of April 6th. Can you walk us through that morning?
Yeah, so I had gotten up at 4 a.m. like I usually do to go on my morning run, and as I was like passing by like the lagoon where they were gonna have the challenge that day, I had seen what I thought to be Charlie Martin by the equipment.
And why do you believe this to have been Charlie Martin?
Well, I know what Charlie Martin looks like, and it definitely wasn't a crew member. They were not wearing like the crew members' shirts that they had to wear. So yeah.
And can you tell us what it seemed like that person might have been doing near the equipment?
Yeah, well, I couldn't see like exactly what they were doing. I don't know if they were like letting out air or like doing something. I was a little far away, but they were tampering with the equipment. It looked like a mask, maybe for a good solid 2 minutes before they left. And when they left, they were holding like a little bag or like a container.
Now, finally, is there anything that you found in your investigation that would amplify or significantly affect your experience with who you thought would have been Charlie Martin and the scuba equipment?
Yes.
And what would that be?
Well, I actually found out that Charlie Martin is PADI scuba certified, which is the highest level of certification you can get as a scuba diver.
No further questions, Your Honor. I now just ask, I now tender my witness for cross-examination.
All right, thank you. Is there cross-examination with this witness?
Yes, Your Honor.